There are a few things that you may want to know when it comes to vinyl wrapping your vehicle. P. Don Mega, product development and car graphic expert, and Mike Oliver, car graphic and design specialist, will explain that process in this video.
We back out here, y'all. I told y'all I was gonna do another video. So what we're talking about right now while Mike's setting up is we're talking about what people should expect when they get a car, bus, truck wrapped, and what is the different levels. So Mike, talk to us about this. This is my main man, Mike. Now he owns Eye Candy Graphics, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so talk to me about that. What's up with that?
These buses are a good example of what we would consider a marketing wrap. The buses are in a little bit of rough shape.
Right.
Their advertisement is made to be viewed from 15 feet away or more.
Right.
So the customer wants to save money where they can.
Right.
This is not a wrap that would be considered a warranted wrap, because the surface is not a warrantyable surface.
Gotcha.
The customer doesn't want to have to bring the bus surface to the correct conditions.
Right.
So we'll do the wrap anyway, but it's what we would consider a marketing wrap,
right,
and an unwarranted wrap.
Okay, so talk to me about warranty wrap, right? What's a warranty wrap?
Warranty wrap, the material itself, the manufacturer's warranty the wrap only on factory paint.
Got you.
So they guarantee that their material will not damage factory paint.
Okay.
When removed.
Okay.
The reason why they only say factory paint,
right,
because if it's got an aftermarket paint job, that the vinyl sticking to that surface is only as good as how the paint it was prepped before paint.
Okay, I got
so it's not uncommon. You pull a wrap off, it pulls paint off because they did a bad prep job.
Gotcha.
So it's only as good as the quality of the surface that it's stuck to.
Okay.
So the warranty talks about what the quality of the material is on a factory paint, because that's meets ISO specs and it's good for that.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So we talking about before when we had the conversation, we talked about different types of wrap. We talked about the show wrap, right? Yeah. We talked about border wrap. We talked about show commercial, right? What's the difference between those three variations?
Now, a simple is there's a marketing wrap like this.
Right.
That's a temporary wrap. It's a low quality. It's all about speed and cost.
Right.
So they want it to be as cheap as possible. Then you have what we consider standard wrap. A standard wrap is again made to be viewed from about 5 to 10 feet away. You don't take as many pieces off of the vehicle. You don't remove bumpers, mirrors, door handles, things of this nature. You work the wrap around those.
Okay.
You minimize splices as much as possible, but a standard wrap may have overlaps or seams in it.
Okay.
In areas that if you're doing, for example, a show wrap.
Right.
A show wrap, you'll do everything you can to reduce or minimize any seams.
Right.
Which may cost more material.
Right.
So a show wrap costs more, typically about a third more, because we'll waste at least 30% more in material to try to prevent having seams and to have a higher quality finish that looks closer to a custom paint job.
Gotcha. Okay, so now I want to talk about this part. I don't want to keep them too long, but I want to talk about this part because I think a lot of people, consumers, need to know this when they're out trying to get a wrap. Me and you out here right now wrapping these buses in a parking lot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's talk about environment, right? Because a lot of people are impressed if they pull in somebody, they got a big garage, birds are flying, TVs are playing, and it's just a bunch of songs and music's coming out of there. You know what I mean? Okay. So, but what's really industry requirement? Would you be less professional if you're wrapping a vehicle, say, in a storage shed, right?
No, as long as you have the temperature within a suitable range.
Okay.
Now, it's a pretty wide range to work within. You want it to be between 60 and 80.
Right.
Really, for the installer, on the high side, that's for the installer's comfort. He doesn't want to be installing in 90 plus temperatures in a warehouse because it's suffocating in there.
Right.
But the material can work 60 degrees to 80 degrees as long as you don't have dust and dirt flying up in. Again, a scenario like this. The
Right.
customer is not willing to move the bus to an indoor facility.
Right.
So they have to understand if they get dust or dirt under the wrap, it's not something we can prevent.
Okay. So,
But in a controlled environment,
right.
say a warehouse space, it doesn't have to be air conditioned as long as you keep your temperature within a suitable range.
Okay, so in other words, I want to ask you a real direct question for the consumer. If they pull up to get a wrap done, they like what you presented, and they show up and you're wrapping it in a garage, not a pretty garage, but not a dirty garage, right? You're wrapping it in a parking lot. You're wrapping it in some place that's suitable, a car wash, right?
Right.
Is that unprofessional?
That's a customer perception.
Gotcha.
You know what professional is.
Okay, gotcha.
Now, is it suitable?
Right.
Yes, it's suitable to this. It's
Right.
still the same vinyl. It's still the same paint.
Right.
It's still the same vehicle.
Right.
Now,
So it's customer perception, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, go ahead.
so as long as you control your environment, you've got the right temperature range, you're free of debris, you're using the right tools, and you have the right technique, it doesn't matter how pretty the space is, as long as you use the right technique and the right tools.
So you heard it from the Top Gun, all right? It's your boy P. Don Mega, Red Dragon Car Bragging. We the Red Dragon Automotive Super Center, and this is my special guest from Eye Candy Graphics, Mr. Mike Oliver, doing this thing like a shang-a-lang. We like y'all out here, and we want you to come and see us at Red Dragon. If you need upholstery, window tint, car wraps, truck wraps, bus wraps, you need it, we got it, okay? Red Dragon, Car Bragging, the Red Dragon Automotive Super Center. We talk to you later. I hope you enjoyed the show.
When it comes to all vehicle wraps, buses, trucks, boats and cars, upholstery and window tint, Red Dragon Automotive Super Center, or Red Dragon Wraps Design, is the best choice and your greatest value. Thanks for watching.